Journey.
You just went to go see Journey, right?
I did.
I was recently at, just quick side note, I was recently at an 80s party when they showed all the music videos. So they played the music and the video was showing. So like Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and you know that people were like, she's so gorgeous, just show her. It's mostly just her smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
But that Rick James, where he,
I hear Rick James and I'm like, there's a third word that comes after it.
Three names.
And like,
three names,
right?
man.
It was real entertaining to go back and look at those videos.
Can I make a quick deviation? When you go to concerts, they should have one screen dedicated to putting the words of the song on the screen.
No.
Everybody's singing along anyway. You might as well have
that'd be good, like
have
a
the
karaoke
almost
situation.
like that. Everybody is singing anyway. You might as well have the right words so people don't look like doofuses.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You've got all those screens.
I judged too quickly.
Make one of them be a little karaoke
that's a fun
situation.
Idea. Is this a new, did you just come up with this?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. I mean, the ideas are just popping.
Honestly.
Everybody's got a great idea. It's just the execution that lacks.
Well, there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
I feel
wrong.
convicted by that one.
I know.
You know?
Well, not you, just everybody.
No, I know. I'm going to start
How many
that
people
business.
out there got an idea in your head of the greatest business in the world?
Everybody.
Driver's
I know I
size.
can make money doing this.
Tire tape.
Stays right here.
Right here.
Mario Lou, Ryan Armani, I'm Dina Santafanti.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for being with us this morning.
Yes.
It's a steamy, sticky Monday. We're rounding out the end of July. You guys.
I was horrified when I took the dog out this morning.
Why?
It was just so thick.
Yeah, the air is thick.
I don't take the dog out in the morning. Or in the afternoon.
Yeah, pee pads or something?
Yeah. I mean, he goes out, you know, occasionally.
I don't know.
He's an indoor dog.
Jennifer Garner, Ryan Armani, you'll be back on my side with this because honestly, the worst thing that could ever happen to a person happened to Jennifer Garner. A memorable experience at her first Comic-Con in San Diego. The actress ending up trapped inside of an elevator for more than an hour.
No.
Wow.
Hey guys, we're stuck on this elevator. I need could use a Wolverine, I could use a Deadpool, I could use someone.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Oh, yes. Yay. Oh my God, yay. Oh, air, yay. Oh my goodness. Garner documenting the whole thing on Instagram. Firemen were able to rescue her and the group she was with. They had to pry those doors open, just like The Shining, just barely getting those doors open. Fans
Reach
and
in
friends.
the hand of life to snatch her from death's doorstep.
Folks commenting on her post, applauding how calm she was through it all.
Calm and pleasant and just as sweet as pie.
I think the dimples make her look more calm and pleasant than she was because she had to be panicking. First of all, if that happens to me, you won't see me at work for at least a week. I have to rebuild myself and even get the confidence to go outside. I'd be scared to drive because what happens if my car door gets stuck? Okay?
You're going to have to reset
You can kick out the window, though. You know, you can kick out the window. This actually...
take down the wall between our offices because I just need... what if I get stuck in here?
This actually made me sick to my stomach.
I know.
And I did a lot of research on this.
Video right there?
Well,
don't do this.
Like,
sorry.
again, we all have our things, right? Like
Some more than others.
I feel like I would die. Like, and I'm not joking either. Like, I feel like it would be like I would die. Just a couple of weeks ago, and that elevator had one where the doors meet in the middle.
Yes, because now...
So that gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
I was in an elevator a couple of weeks ago with one of the guys at Woodward Sports. Shout out to you, Jesse. If he's watching this, he knows the story.
You know who you are.
We had to go up to the 4th floor for something.
Yeah.
And it was one of those buildings where you need the key fob to like hit the floor.
Yeah.
You know, to go up to the 4th floor, you got to hit the key fob. So we did, the door closed, and it was the one door that closed.
No.
So there is no prying.
What happened?
And the key fob wouldn't work to allow you to hit the button. And it was like a 5-second delay.
Lord.
But I nearly started hyperventilating.
Absolutely.
And he immediately grabbed me. It was like, and then we hit the button, and I started breathing again. And he's like, dude, I have never in my life seen anything quite like I just saw. He was mortified by my reaction to what was a locked elevator door.
For 5 seconds.
It was 5 seconds, but I didn't know at the time it was only going to be 5 seconds.
5 seconds in 62 days.
Like all the air, all the oxygen could be taken out of that thing.
You saw it leaving.
Where's the oxygen going?
It's
It dissipates. He listen. Ryan came this close. What's his name? Jesse.
It's airtight.
It is. Yes, it is.
It is.
And let me tell you something. If it came down, if Jesse is lucky, because depending on how long he was in there, I know you were calculating.
It was 5 seconds, Al.
Right, but eventually we can't both be breathing this air.
Someone's got to go.
Somebody's got to make a sacrifice.
I'm telling you.
I don't think there's a finite amount of oxygen in the elevator.
In a previous life, I must have died in an elevator. That is like my.
It's just, yeah.
It is. I fear in the elevator more than any other place in my real life.
Let me tell you the way that I act. Let me tell you the way.
Serious.
This is the way
and
that
I don't mean to use dead in that same sentence.
Right. This is the way that I act. Today, when I get on an elevator, whoever I'm with, you have to push the button first before I get on, as a rule. If it's one of those key fob situations, you have to do that and make sure it works. Like when I walk on, it's almost like a Beyonce. When I walk on, everything is done.
And I will only get on an elevator
Not too many people.
If I know that, like at a hotel, where you know you can get access to somebody immediately, I will never, never in 1 million years.
Not gonna do it.
Get on an elevator in a parking structure.
Please.
Ever.
I will.
There is nobody
10
there.
flights of stairs.
Nobody is coming to save you.
No one's coming to rescue you there.
Meanwhile, you're just getting in elevators at midnight in random, dark, scary buildings.
Not a chance.
No ride planned tonight.
She
Not
didn't
a
even have
chance.
her cell phone on her. She
We were in Italy, and we were staying on the rooftop of this Airbnb, and it was, these flights were, the stairs were steep and marble, and many of them, so we had to take this elevator, and it was very hot. So the elevator was the size of this chair that you're sitting in, and there were 4 of us. So at first we're like, do we weigh too much? Because it's an old, you know, elevator and funny, and you can see it coming down, the thing. And then at one point we got on, and we're squished in there. We're all like touching, and we hit the button, and there was a brief pause, and I thought, oh man, if we get stuck on this, it's just gonna be hot and crowded.
Let me tell you, if I had been on that trip and I came back, I would be able to put something in my back pocket like this, because my behind would be so high and tight from walking up those stairs every single day. Y'all would start calling me Mari the Stallion because
you got so many steps
I'm not getting on that elevator.
Here's a question.
Yes.
What is one of your biggest fears that seemingly people do all the time? Like, people go in an elevator all the time. This is like something that's relatively new within the last 5 years for me.
You need to get that evaluated.
I got enough that I need to get evaluated. This is like, I'm running out of therapists here. 2 kids.
Talk to Dr. Sabrina.
Hashtag the 9. What is your biggest fear? Logical fear.
And what triggers this?
I mean, and it's new too. Like, I used to live in a high-rise building. I took every day the elevator.
All right.
No problems. 5 years. 2 kids left Comerica Park in handcuffs after storming the field. This one was making the rounds on social media. Friday's game against the Twins, somewhat uneventful, but as you see here, these two kids walked out in handcuffs. They ran onto the field about halfway through the game. To everyone's surprise, Kids look somewhere between 10 and 13. Security caught them and escorted them in handcuffs. MLB can issue up to a $5,000 fine for those who storm the field. Now, I did not see a video of like what they did on the field. I don't know. We're only catching the tail end of it.
Yeah.
So to be fair, but it does feel a little bit.
Feels like a lot.
Like a lot.
I mean, you can't have kids running on the field.
No,
you gotta make set an example, make an example out of them. Do what we call the perp walk.
Yeah,
and,
you don't want to traumatize them either. That's a traumatic thing.
That's a consequence for running out on the Major League. This is not Little League, fellas.
Like, the question I have is, like, where are their parents?
Well,
who did they go to the game with? Like,
do we have any follow-up information?
Can you walk into the game with just?
Well, they were there with somebody.
Right.
They got away. I mean, they were kids being kids. They got away. Y'all were bad. You know what y'all used to do. Not me.
Right. Not you.
Not me.
I mean, it takes a lot of gumption to decide they're going to storm the field in the middle of a Tigers baseball game.
Might want to keep an eye on those kids.
Yeah, so maybe they probably were made an example of. The cops probably had a stern talking to them, and they probably said, go home, call somebody, get out of here.
Bye.
Don't come back.
Wild.
Yeah. Now this,
I want to hear
you'll have to listen to this and give this guy some grace, maybe. UCLA's head football coach. Real tough time during Big Ten media days. So he got up to give a speech. Now, I believe this is his first speech in
the Big Ten.
In this capacity.
So the Big Ten has expanded. Washington, Oregon, USC, UCLA into the Big Ten. This is his first head coaching job, his first year head coach at UCLA, and new conference. So take that into account.
So he struggled a little bit with his hype. You know, it's supposed to be a big hype speech.
Okay.
And here's what he said.
I'm sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA. It's us and USC. We I'm just basically excited, really. That's it. Any questions?
Yeah, the question is, sir.
Yeah.
Did you write anything down before you walked out here?
We're in LA.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. Social media had a field day with this.
Blue
One
and
user on X wrote, today I learned that UCLA is in fact located in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Another said, start a GoFundMe for a new line of merch that says, we're in LA. Any questions?
That's so great.
That is good. I'd buy it.
Oh, man.
That's embarrassing. It's flat out embarrassing. I am mortified for him.
He was speaking to the media.
Yeah, it was Big Ten Media Day.
So it wasn't like, you know, sometimes the crowd makes a difference if you're speaking to a crowd of kids.
Girl, that had nothing to do with the crowd. Have some notes. You got to write a little something on your hand.
I mean, anything.
I don't know what the mascot is. What?
Bruins.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about that.
You know, the weather, it never rains. Something.
He better start
California
winning.
raisins.
Let me say this. He better start winning.
Handsome guy.
Because as the coach, you have to sell yourself and your program to not only the other recruits out there, but to your fan base.
Yeah.
They want to believe that you're heading in the right direction.
But how are you a head coach? Because those head coaches, I mean,
like what was the interview?
We only know about the really good ones who give these amazing speeches.
Like how do you?
What was the interview? What was the interview?
That part. Like what did he say in the interview?
Right. I'm just excited. Any questions?
I'm just excited. I love it.
Hashtag the 9. Let us know anything you want to talk about. How was your weekend?
He was a great player, by the way, though. Great running back for UCLA.
Well, I can tell you this. We have some mugs. And
a mug.
We're going to give them away.
Just one.
We're going to give one mug away. If you want one, go to the website, fox2detroit.com.
That's what it says. Derek.
Derek.
This is Fox 2. It's Channel 2. We're owned by Fox.
There you go.
There you go.
Any questions? That was funny. Live outside, guys. We've got some clouds. We have a nice-ish day today with some showers and thunderstorms are likely and hot and humid. We'll talk about it next.